Hey guys, Justin here, welcoming you once again to another episode of Otakus Geeks Essential Anime, and today we're on episode 11, and today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite anime shows, just very well done, and it's very underrated as well, and a lot of people, for some reason, still don't know a lot about this show. I saw it once on the Sci-Fi channel, just to give a little history. This is back when Sci-Fi was showing a lot of anime. This was like, I believe, on their anime block. And I saw one episode and I just saw how emotional weight it was, how dark it was in tone. And I fell in love with it. And that show today is Now and Then, Here and There. This is another essential anime. It is a must-have. It is such a heartbreaking anime. I loved it. So as always, here's a brief synopsis of the show. Dragged through a time warp by a giant machine, Shu is thrust into a hellish future just as it explodes into war. He is caught in the carnage as a tyrant unleashes deadly force against a rebel army. But Shu is not alone. He is surrounded by courageous soldiers, a baton of enslaved children, and wanderers, each within their own fascinating story. Together, they face the ultimate challenge of survival in a world that has gone mad. This is a 13 episode anime, and each episode hits you with such emotional beats. And what happens in this world of Hellywood is the world is it's an apocalyptic world. It's ruled by this guy Lord Hamdo, and he is just an asshole. He is just this villain. He is a tyrant. He is using children to fund his causes, and he has enslaved them. He's just basically taking up all the water for themselves. And there's this mysterious girl named Lala-Ru who can control water, and she has this pendant that, you know, will bring life to the world. And he wants to basically control Lala-Ru, because if he controls Lala-Ru, he controls the planet. He has this leverage against him. And he's just a horrible human being. What he's done to the kids, what he's done to people around, it's very sad. And Shu is just, it's so ironic because Shu is just this, I wouldn't call him a static character. No, he is a static character. He's not dynamic. He doesn't change. He is just a static character. He's just a pure-hearted guy, heart of gold, a little naive, and he just sees the good in everybody. And he's just so optimistic in his situations of never giving up, and it's nice to see him refreshing, especially about how dark in tone this anime is, and especially what happens to the female characters in this, especially Sara, who's definitely my favorite character. And they tackle the theme of rape in this, and not to spoil, spoil the story, but this goes into why I think this is such a brilliant anime. Sara is raped, and something happens to Sara, and this is a quick spoiler. She does get pregnant from her rapist, and just the whole anime throughout just shows you how Sara deals with that torment, and whether she wants to keep the baby, she becomes a little suicidal. So I mean, they touch on some serious, heavy subjects here, and this is like one of the first animes that I actually seen really dwell into that theme of rape and the effects of it, and to really examine that, I thought it was just really done well. And especially just the ending of how everything comes together with Sara's arc, it gives you hope. It really did give you hope for her and the characters and everything else. So I mean, as dark as it is, just the animation, the music, the voice acting, and the English dub is stellar, especially Sara's performance. It was just amazing. The actress who played Sara, I give her all the credit in the world. She conveyed that heartbreak, that pain through. You feel it. Shu, as happy-go-lucky as he is, he did a great job. The actor did Shu. Lord Hamdo, he was an asshole. I hate him. I hate Hamdo. But overall, you guys, Now and Then, Here and There is essential. This is not something you're gonna just continue to watch over and over, because it's so emotionally heavy, but you at least got to see this once to see what I'm talking about, to see how it really conveys and how it really just brings out, these things. It's really, really well done, and I really suggest Now and Then, Here and There. One of my favorites is actually in my top 5 anime shows of all time. I will do that list down the line once I get a conveyed list, but this is definitely top 5 just because of just the subject matter that it tackles and just the strong central characters and just the relationships, the production, the music is amazing. I had the soundtrack. If you guys YouTube, I believe it should be on YouTube. Standing in the Sunset Glow is the main theme of Now and Then, Here and There. And just listen to the 20-minute track and you can just get the whole feel of the tone of the show. I mean, they have all the elements of sadness, happiness, joy, hope. It's a great show. Definitely watch Now and Then, Here and There. This is Essential Anime. This is Justin from otakusgeeks.com saying later days. Catch you on the next one.